Isn't it fun how mainstream media actually works? And they're trying to use fear, a very, very strong emotion, to implement all kinds of fun little stupid ideas into your head. And they know how to make you believe certain things and put your emotions towards something. We've seen the whole thing during the pandemic and also seeing it again with the election as well as the upcoming World War III, you name it. Sometimes I believe that they're doing this not only to put you into their personal, whatever political view agenda, but also to hide some of the news that could grow up to be a full-blown scandal. And they're not trying to show you certain news because, oh my goodness, they could be really bad, like the release of a J6, or I'm sorry for my computer right now. That being said, welcome to Dismembered.fm. I'm Sue, your personal Hicksworth therapist, and as you have found out already, this is my nut house, my personal asylum, and yes, I've been out sick for a couple of weeks. My voice still doesn't work all the way, but I hope we get through this whole video today, because it's time to cover a lot of things. Usually I would start covering the German insanity here right now, because right after Donald Trump was elected, congratulations from my side, our German parliament decided to basically break apart. And it was right the day after they split up a little bit there, because we're currently being ruled by 3 parties. Now there are 2 left. And the week after, we had a big speech thing going on here in Germany. And Friedrich Merz from the CDU, he's from the opposition, one of the few opposition parties we have here. Well, whatever he doesn't want to do, it's not going to happen in this country, and he's blocking the whole parliament because he does not play well with the blue guys on the other side of the sandbox, called the AfD, the more conservative ones. Well, here in Germany, they call them the Nazis, the right-wingers, you name it, all that blaming words, even though they are only a little bit more conservative, and a lot of things those two are talking about would actually match up pretty well. So, I don't know what's going to happen here. It feels kind of sort of like a dictatorship and the loss of freedom of speech, because people like Robert Habeck, he wants to be the new chancellor from the Green Party. He's currently our vice chancellor, and Annalena Baerbock. Oh, you just gotta love her. I think my English is personally better than hers. They have a new hobby, a new income stream, because what they are earning is not enough. No, they need more money for offending Her Majesty. That's at least what we call this new paragraph in this country. And yes, sharing a meme of one of the 2 or other politicians that feel offended results in police coming into your house early in the morning, and you cannot do anything against it. But that is not as important as the good news about a J6er being finally released from prison. And I tried and searched. His name is, by the way, Nick Ochs. I actually searched everywhere through the internet to find more coverage besides just the Great Pundit, and it's not my preferred source of information, but we have to take this one because there's nothing else available. If that is fake news, please be so kind, write it down in the comments. I will take this video out, but put the real source for it in there. Without you showing me sources, I'm not going to take this video out. I'm not going to believe you. I searched Google. When was Nicholas Ochs imprisoned? It was in September 22. Ochs pleaded guilty to obstructing a federal proceeding in a joint prosecution with Nicholas DiCarlo. During his court appearance, Ochs claimed he was a journalist. In December 22, he was fined $5,000 and sentenced to 4 years in jail and 3 years of supervised release. This is a boomer. Somebody else down there said something about he's facing 20 years or something, but, well, that is his current sentence. I also tried to search when he was released. When was Nicholas Ochs released from prison? Was my search phrase, and well, I don't find anything. Actually, he made it into Wikipedia, the most truthful platform out there, but that's about it. There was also a Twitter and X thing saying Nick Ochs began serving prison term in Gen 6 case. Ochs, founder of the Hawaiian chapter of, I'm not saying it, Proud Men. He is at Butner Federal Prison Complex in North Carolina, release date June 26. So he had, well, supposedly had a couple more years to go. Feds say Ochs went through police bag, bragged he stormed the Capitol, made Congress flee. Kind of funny. I mean, seriously. I found something on YouTube about him. That is him smoking a cigarette, peeing in the Capitol. Boy, has nobody told you that you're not supposed to smoke within a building. His name here is Dictator of Hawaii elect Nick Ochs. Hello from Capitol, LOL. Kind of sort of funny, but they used it 3 years ago on a news channel when they covered the whole topic. But besides those sources, there was nothing out there. And I think it's kind of, well, sad, because behind Nicholas Ochs, there's also a family. And they said a lot of bad things about that man. When I go into Wikipedia, let's check this one here. Nicholas Ochs, born 85 or 86. They don't even know when he was born. Sometimes Nick Ochs, a former U.S. Marine, so thank you for serving the United States. And yes, I'm saying thank you because I'm having 2 American boys, 22 Republican Hawaii House of Representatives candidate, and the founder of Proud Men Hawaii chapter. After taking part in January 6th United States Capitol attack, he pleaded guilty to obstructing a federal proceeding and was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Well, that's basically about it. A little bit politics, Capitol attack, personal life. He's married and lived in Honolulu, Hawaii. I don't know how you say that in English. Anyways, the great pundit says here, Nick Ochs, a January 6th defendant and co-founder of the Hawaii chapter of the Proud Men, yes, I'm still not allowed to say this, has been released from prison after serving less than 2 years of a 4-year sentence. Ochs was convicted under the controversial 1512C statute, has his conviction vacated after the Supreme Court overturned the obstruction charge used to jail hundreds of January 6 defendants. And I'm seriously thinking if any of the guys are just on this particular count in jail, they are finally supposed to be released little by little. Because Ochs here says, I was released, oh no, this was not the one. Here, the only charge I has was 1512C, a charge the Supreme Court threw out on June 28th as not a crime anymore unless someone tampered with the paper ballots, which no one did, which is really important, which is a good thing. And I think a lot of people are pissed off because he's finally getting out, but nobody's covering it. And a little conspiracy theory on this on my end here, because in the article it states false accusations labeled him a member of the Ku Klux Klan, oh my goodness gracious, just because he's white, and an abuser of his black wife and mixed race children. Oh, and these lies were never sustained, but served as tools to further discredit him publicly. Yes, even in the comments down there, it says something regarding this comment, and according to the guy who commented in there, I hope it's a guy, could be something else, it was MSNBC who covered it. I tried to find it on the interwebs, and it was not to be found. I even tried using VPN, because some of the news from the United States we are not allowed to see here in Germany. And he also said, doing time after Supreme Court says you're innocent feels about 3 times longer. That is what he says. And yes, he got out innocent. There's no criminal record. Congratulations, Nicholas Ochs. And you seem to have a really, really nice family. I'm happy for you being reunited with your family. And here's something, I'm going to link the whole article below, because it's very, very emotional, and this is something that got even me as a mother. Look at this little video here. I'm going to put it on loud.
I missed you. I'll let you know. I'm like, oh no, he shaved his face.
Isn't that a wonderful kiss? I mean, the little baby boy did never see his father out of prison. I don't know if he saw his father in prison being there, but I believe because they said something about he shaved. But Nick was not allowed to basically watch his little boy grow a little bit bigger, coming out of the baby stage. He was not allowed to support his family. But what am I supposed to say? I'm not living in the United States. I'm just in this shithole called Germany. But me as a mother seeing something like this, oh my goodness gracious. But here's a question. Why is nobody out there covering it? I'm not even seeing it in the alternative media. I've searched through YouTube and I found a lot of things about Nicholas Ochs, but it was all old stuff, all regarding his imprisonment, whatever happened beforehand. I'm sorry, I'm a tiny little small channel, at least in the English version, and I'm covering it? Me? The fat, blonde, old woman with a unicorn her kids made wear it? Yeah, it says even you people. I'm covering it? Why are not you covering it? Why are not you diving deeper into the whole thing? Because if there have been people been innocent in prison, you should cover it, especially you mainstream media. It's about time you take your head out of your ass and cover even those things, even if you do not like it. No, I know. It's way more important to cover screaming, hysterical women, shaving their head, offending women who are not able to grow their hair or are just going through chemotherapy and had to shave their heads. No, it's way more important to make sure those women, actually I kind of like the 4B movement, are not spreading their legs anymore. They don't want to have to do anything with men. I don't think this is going to last long, even though it should be the OF account. They should vanish all over the freaking place. And now they're finally wearing blue bracelets, and I'm not going to wear mine. Even I got it because of the owl. I absolutely love owls. Yes, this is way more important, right? You need to cover it. Because, yes, screaming women, they're being taken their rights away. Seriously, all you new feminists, where have you been at that happened in Afghanistan, where women are not allowed to even look at the man they're not related to on any sorts? They're not allowed to sing publicly or whatever. And even the German ones are freaking out about the whole thing, even though it happened in an entirely different country. Somebody like me should be a little bit more interested in it because I have 2 American boys. Yes, of a bunch of kids. I'm a bad woman. I'm divorced. But nevertheless, yes, and my ex-husband, he is American, and we are great friends today because I believe boys, even if you're divorced, or actually any child, needs a father. But German women being interested in United States politics, because if that happens there, the women's rights could be taken away here. I think I should make a whole new video about this. Hello, mainstream media. All I gotta say to you is fuck you to the moon. I'm out of here.